Okay, we're starting a new project, and that is to convert a cook stove, well actually a heater stove, into a cook stove. We had if you look into my past videos, you'll see I used to have a Pioneer Princess cook stove, and I missed that stove. And in this house, when I built this house, I installed a standard heating stove, they call it, but it's one of them fancy new things, and frankly I missed my other stove. So we've purchased an Ashland Deluxe, and it's being built as we speak. And when it gets here, I had to reset up my corner here because the stove I had great insulation and you could put it right up against the wall dang there. But this one that I'm getting, of course, doesn't. And so I'm having to build a heat shield. And first thing I had to do was take apart this wall and replace the wood. As you see, that's where, this is where the shield will start here. And the sheet will go down to here. I'll use the brake in my garage to bend that steel. And it'll come down along here. Yeah, it gets a little dark, to here, and then again it'll end right there. Now those struts that you see actually is galvalume off of that chicken coop out there. Again, my motto is use what you got. So what I did was I used my shears and I cut these things off because they're actually 1 1/4 on the depth here, and what you want is 1 inch. But what also you don't want to do is spend a whole lot of money, and that's why I've cut these off, and I'm going to use these. I've taken and put another piece of steel up along here, used my shears to cut it, and what that is that just basically is holding that plate in and cleans it up a little bit. You won't see that when the other panel's in, because the other panel will actually come up to here. It'll be off the wall 1 inch at the bottom so that your air can travel up through it, and we'll run our chimney, of course, right back through the hole I have here to my outside. These curtains on this window will go, if you can even see them because it's so dark. Whoosh, looking at the sun there. That'll have to be a different kind of window covering. We get all that done and straightened out, and we'll have our new stove. I'll have to find a home for all of my Dutch ovens and all the rest of my cast ironware, but at least with this new stove I'll be able to use it. As we go, I'll show you other steps, but this is the first step. I'm cutting the steel for the new shield right now, and then it's got to be cleaned up, because what it is what's left from me doing this ceiling. And I used a lot of steel on this ceiling, and what's left I'm using over here, and then I'll double it up so it still looks good. But that's all I got for you here, and then when I get the next level, we'll bring it up and talk to you about it. All right, see ya.